So, since our computer loves us, we didn't get to record. Well, we recorded.
No, because my iPad loves us.
Oh, yeah, iPad. Thank you, Apple. Good job.
It deleted all of our footage from last week, so that's why we're catching up with last week's episode in this week's vlog.
So, yeah, Building a Mystery Part 2. Well, what is there to say, except that we told you all so.
Except that I hate Becky and the whole Baker clan.
Yeah.
Because they suck.
Mr. Clean, back with a vengeance, trying to bamboozle Adam. That happened in this, right? I can't even remember.
Yeah, he came out with the pamphlets and
there was
real.
pamphlets. It was scary. He was like hardcore Mr. Cleanin', and I was like not for it.
Becky was like, but Daddy, I love him! And then she was like, Adam, I can't be with you anymore!
Yeah, it was a he's a human, you're a mermaid moment, and then she went, but he uses tampons. The tampons just always come back to haunt Adam.
For anyone else who was not satisfied that they didn't do the close-up on Adam punching the locker, say I.
Why did she get the clothes of that? It didn't matter.
Because she has hair.
Face.
That's why, because she has hair.
I like Adam's
Adam's hair. I like Adam's soft, silky hair, not head of hay. That's what I like.
There was a gift auction.
Basically, we're going to Vegas. And we're packing our bags.
To go to Vegas. There was some conversations with a Miss Audra and a B.
Listen, Bianca, Audra has your best interests.
She really does. That's the thing I was bothered by. Everybody's so anti-Audra right now. I don't think Audra was trying to say, Bianca, you're scum, even though she totally could have.
Should have.
Yeah, exactly. She basically was just saying, you're both not at a place to make this decision right now. Drew's a lunatic. Like, you just have to let it happen the way it's going to happen. And chill out. You don't need to get married right away. It's probably the best advice ever. She's so going to regret all this crap if she goes through with it. So, screw Audra? No. Screw you, B. Screw you.
The Steal Your Heart promo affects me like no other. Anytime the song comes on my iPod or it's playing in a store or on the radio, I'm like, I have to take a moment because it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Remember when Smurl welcomed us to the beach?
Do you remember when Chloe was a mermaid?
And
for the very first time.
I know, we were like, who is this wonderful mermaid? God, it was so good.
I know.
There were so many wonderful things.
I know. I just had to bring it up because I've decided, okay, loved Shark in the Water, wasn't so happy with the Bite Your Tongue promo. It was aight.
It was just aight for me.
Steal Your Heart, that was just right.
Prime. Perfect.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Wait, good?
There was another plot.
No, please.
Oh, no!
Lagging.
Life. No, we're not lagging.
We just did. We paused.
We did?
Yeah.
It's probably, you know what? I bet it's fine. So the next portion of last week's episode had to do with a little bit of life.
Oh, God, we're back.
A little bit of film. A little bit of Hi, Kevin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, see, there were so many good things we talked about, guys. I'm so pissed at this freaking iPad. We were on a roll, man.
I am so personally upset that you guys didn't get last week's vlog because we said things so much better last week than we're saying this week.
So, sorry if it's not as good. We had our thoughts together when we saw it last week. So, we had Mr. SpongeBob, aka Eli, who was Kevin's biggest fan, who made a really bad high movie. A really bad high movie.
The best part of the scene when they were showing it was that Jake really thought it was good.
Yeah,
he was like, this is good, right?
He like turns around to Eli like, is this great, man?
And
despair.
Marisol's video of her popping her lip gloss was better.
Popping.
It was actually better.
It was scary how much better it was than Eli, and it was Lie, and it was so strange. He was like, oh my God, feel like I just watched The Ring, and I was like, yeah.
And then basically. Eli and Claire made a much better film to make up for the worst film, which I'm questioning which one might have actually been worse.
I don't know. I think technically I probably enjoyed Jake's performance more than I enjoyed. I enjoyed Claire looking beautiful in the Claire montage since he decided to make a fan video.
But listen, when Eli ran down that hallway and made that face, I was like, no.
He like runs up to the camera.
I'm not having any of that.
Oh, that's funny. He was like, you don't know what to do without her, do you? He's like, how did you know? Because you just made a movie about Eclair.
Eclair, if you just didn't break up to begin with, you wouldn't be having all this sad despair because you just would have been happy and together the whole time,
Yep.
which you could have done anyway.
You would have had this plan all figured out what was going to happen because you would have been happy together.
It's not like you stopped liking each other the whole time. The whole time you're like, I love Eli. I love Claire. Let me try to get with other people. Not working.
Right?
Sorry. It's your fault. Your
Yep.
fault. And you, and you, and you. Sorry. Basically, I hate the Bakers. That's all I really have to
bottom
say.
line from this episode, we've learned that the Bakers are garbage.
Oh,
not that we really needed to know that because we already knew.
And
but
then this might have opened up potential Vegas movie.
yeah, who knows what's happening with that movie? Will it all take place there? I don't know. Who's going to the wedding?
I don't know.
We'll see.
Although we do know that Fiona's really graduating this time because it was Annie's last day yesterday.
Okay, I can't go there yet.
It's really
I can't
hard.
go. It didn't happen in my mind yet because it's not real on the TV.
You know what's crazy though? The fact that, okay, she's been on the show 4 years. She's been working 4 years. But doesn't it seem like 6 or 8 years? To me, it feels like
she feels like she's always been a piece of Degrassi. Because she fit in so well right away.
Fiona is sort of one of the ones that's sort of been snuck along the whole, like she was there, like Paula Brancati was still on the show and
Right.
Fiona was there.
And you're like, wait, that happened?
Yeah,
it did.
You're
It
like,
did.
wait,
Like, she
Jane
was
and
there.
Fiona? What? It's just like very different.
Then we have this week's episode, Doll Parts Part 1.
Basically, Olivia Scriven, you don't need all that makeup. See, okay, this is me with no makeup on, right? I'm really sorry. I was way too tired to put on makeup. I know I'm hurting a lot of you right now.
This is what's supposed to look like natural makeup, but actually took 45 minutes to an hour to make my face look normal. You don't need all that makeup because you're naturally already gorgeous.
But the amount of makeup that she was wearing is the amount I normally wear where people think
Times 4 for me.
maybe just putting on a little chapstick. That sort of thing. It's like, hell no, that's not a little bit of chapstick. That is like, I am makeuped out.
Yeah.
But
So she doesn't need that. You need to
it.
take all that off
And she's
because
like,
you're naturally adorable.
I'm
Yeah.
living.
Yeah, she's like, hi, my legs are teeny tiny. And I'm like, oh my God.
Definitely not touching.
Yeah, no legs were touching in the making of those scenes.
The Matlin's legs don't touch. That's what happens.
Yeah, that's how you know they're sisters. You know they're sisters because neither of their legs touch.
Mo's definitely diabetic, which on
Like-
one hand, I'm kind of like, come on. Fat people have more problems than having diabetes. I'm sorry. But I liked how he was playing the low blood sugar. That was good.
Yeah.
He needed a cookie.
I loved when he came back with the cookie. I was like, yeah, he's diabetic. Marisol's an idiot, so she thinks that it could be drugs. I mean...
And whenever you call somebody to the bench, you know it means business,
Yeah.
people.
Dr. Katie.
Dr. Katie.
Dr. Katie's going to tell her what's happening.
Dr. Codeine Katie.
Exactly.
She's loving the crew. Oh, wait, no, she's not.
No, that didn't
No.
happen. Now the
Jake
crew,
and Katie are really cute, though.
I think it's because they're both such pretty people that like they just like
and they're both
they,
long.
Yeah,
That's what
they're
it
long
is.
and they glow on screen together, and I really love it. Like that whole little like cute couple scene, and I really don't hate the Marisol
No, I
Mo
love
relationship.
it. I love
it's
it.
really cute. Just
But-
in general, those two couples, yay for you. Although Marisol, it's diabetes. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Let's get real here.
It's just because she's not educated and
Yeah.
because she was gonna... Remember that time she was gonna eat strawberry ice cream on a tuna fish wrap? Do you remember that time? That was her first scene ever when she was on a date with Drew and he was like, I want tuna wrap with a scoop of strawberry ice cream.
Oh,
and
she's like, yeah, me too.
Yeah, and we were like,
No.
you're an idiot. But that was before Marisol was a real character, so go Marisol,
Yeah.
you made it this far.
Yeah, she really knew how to make it through.
When he was talking about Imogen having to be the sexy one to sing the song...
Did anybody else go, Imogen's not sexy?
There's nothing
Like,
sexy about a girl
no.
in pigtails and, like, a star dress.
She
I'm
wears
sorry.
mini buns with like
Kitty
skulls and
cats,
happiness, and like it's never what I would call sexy. It's not like she's wearing some kind of plunging dress to school.
Right. Like, if Christine Prosperi was doing it, that
Yeah.
would be a different
I
story.
mean, that girl is always dressed awesome.
But
so like,
Imogen...
but I wouldn't say Imogen oozes sex appeal to
Also,
me.
people, the band is called Whisper Hug. There's
nothing
nothing
sexy.
sexy about that.
Mm-mm.
Sorry, but I'm not sorry. Okay.
I loved Cam and Maya together, but I'm thinking Cam's got some what are you doing? I'm thinking Cam got some problems that he needs to sort out. So maybe it's better if they cool it for a moment. And she's back.
Listen, this whole Zig and Maya thing that we started out with, and now you're throwing it back in our faces just to show it to us again, it's not a good thing. Keep him with the spineless prom queen. We don't want Maya and Zig. And I will click my pen until you stop writing them together. Thank you.
Well, the tribe has spoken, so she fell on stage. But she was cute, so they put her in the top 10.
But the guy didn't want to help her. He was like, oh, she fell.
Yeah, he was like, well, she knows how to make an entrance. Let me watch her, like, drag her body back up onto the stage in heels. I would have hit him and dragged him down with me.
Her breakup with Cam was so high school.
It was
I was like, this is so high school.
But it was good because it was so high school. I was like, wow, of course it is. First of all, it's Niner. It's Niner high school right there.
She's like, we need to take a break. Actually, no, we need to break up. But click. I was like, really?
It's that classic, your best friend convinces you to do something you're really not completely comfortable with doing yet.
Ellie.
Yeah, exactly.
Manny never really did
No,
that.
well, because Manny had so many of her own problems to deal with, even as, like, a freshman.
Oh,
so.
wait. Manny had a developed character? What? Huh?
I'm thinking Tori's got the jealousy bug hardcore right now. She's just a biatch.
Audra was wearing 2 shades of pink, and I went, oh.
Audra Torres really would not approve of that.
No.
She wouldn't. That would not be an Audra Torres classic outfit. I really want her to run for president. I'm thinking I might write her in on my ballad. Audra Torres.
But I was also like, of course she's crying for Drew. She only mourns for the stupid child that is biological to her and his stupid orange polo.
You know what it is? She never has to worry about Adam, so she just doesn't.
Except she does have to worry about
But
Adam.
what I'm saying is she should.
But Adam's like, hey mom, can I take testosterone now? And she's like, no, I have Drew's orange shirt. So dumb. It's like, hello, pay attention to the more important child.
Yeah, one of your kids is already a failure. Let him go fail. You tried to help. It's over. Now it is time to worry about the child who has a good head on his shoulders.
Do I smell a Chaz Bono plot coming up? Maybe.
Love Tristan in the girls' bathroom.
Amazing. Doing the makeup.
It was so a la Damien of Mean Girls, and I was so happy about it.
And nobody had anything to say about it either. They were like, oh, hey Tristan, what's up?
Yeah.
What kind of a name is Zig anyway?
Adam possibly forging a signature on his permission slip to play volleyball.
Although, Adam, get her while her guard's down. Just be like, hey, Mom, can you sign this permission slip? She'll be like, sure, let me just blow my nose in Drew's shirt.
Mom, sign this permission slip that says Drew's the best person ever. Okay.
Where's their stupid dad during all of this?
Is there a... Yeah, there was a dad.
Yeah. You know why, though? The fathers are only present when they're a symbol of conflict. Do you notice this? The fathers are only there to be, like, bad guys or to, like, get you in trouble.
Except for Bhandari Dad.
She's always getting in trouble when the Bhandari Dad's there.
Yeah, but sometimes he's just being a Bhandari.
Sometimes he's like, oh, don't
tell
tell my wife.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there it is. I felt like overall there was a bigger... Like, as we keep watching, I just feel like there's more and more variety in each episode. And I don't feel like it's so A plot, B plot, C plot. I feel like it's
it flows really
a
well.
mixture
Yeah.
of plots.
I don't know. I really don't know. Were you just being Dumbledore taking his memories out of his brain? Yeah, we watched Harry Potter today, so...
We did!
Yeah,
I'm still freaked out by the epilogue. I can't handle seeing Ginny with all that old makeup on.
I can't handle seeing my husband Rupert Grint with a big
beer
freaking
belly.
gut. I'm like,
so
what
awkward.
happened to you? Where are your delicious arms?
This is the thing. Sexual terms and food terms do not go hand in hand.
You can
I don't want to
a guy as delicious.
I don't want to hear it. It doesn't go hand in hand, and if it does, I'm going to throw up on you. But my real point of this conversation was to say that the moral of the story of the entire Harry Potter series is that the ginger gene is dominant. I think Katie and Jake are having sex. She was like, I can answer the rest of these questions, Jake. And I was like, you're totally having sex.
They've got that happy glow about them, like it's happened.
They're that kind of couple where you don't have to pronounce that they're having sex. It's just assumed.
I'm gonna assume it.
And you're okay with it. You're like, good for you.
Yeah, but what is the deal with Cam?
He's going back and forth.
He's like a real flip-flopper. He's kind of
He's
off.
going from person to person.
He moves
from
person to person. Are we gonna find out some more about his situation? I don't know. I think something's wrong with him. He threw himself. Can we remember how he broke his arm, guys? He threw himself over a freaking ledge. There is some deep-rooted craziness there.
He did something else, too.
He, cut himself.
He cut himself with the blade!
Okay, yeah, okay. Do we
What's
remember all this?
wrong with you?
It's been a while, so, maybe it's not just, fresh in the mind, but, he did a lot of crazy stuff.
You know what he needs? He needs some Eclair hammock time. That would make him feel better.
Yeah, well,
hammock time.
I'm thinking he needs some medication or Miss Sauvé. Who knows? I'm excited to see what's going to happen with him, even if it's, somewhere down the line.
Is this my pen?
It is now, because I'm pretty sure you put it in your mouth.